I was playing around with some different bead rolls there on that, and I made this back piece. So guys, I'm using this number 8 U-POL acid, the same company that makes the Raptor liner. Alright, belly pans, side belly pans are on. Look at that, looks almost factory. Love it. Alright, that was pretty tedious but and ugly, but it's in. I did the English wheel on the long part. This one came out perfectly flat. Man, I wanted to just ignore this area. This is where the middle seat clips in, and these little keyholes here. But boy, was it hiding a lot of bad rust behind here. I don't know what's supposed to keep the elements from just getting through your floor with this here. So obviously, I was trapping salt water or salt or just whatever. My belly pan will help with that. But anyways, more little things to tackle. Alright, so I'm getting ready to put this guy on that I made for down there. I was playing around with some different bead rolls there on that, and I made this back piece. So we're going to put that on the bottom. I did all the priming on the inside, as you can see, like here. So I got it primed, and got the back side of these primed with the weld-through primer, and I'm going to get these babies welded in. Alright, so I'm working on this inner panel here, or this auxiliary belly pan panel, I guess you could call it, and I'm just spot welding through with the MIG. So I'm basically got to do this with one hand here. I'm just going along, tacking each spot, you know, tightening it up, and then I'm going to go in and weld it. Make sure that's tight. Put my helmet down. Put in the next one. And just do that all the way around. And then I got this taped off. I'm gonna paint a prime in here, paint, and then I'm gonna pull the tape and spray the weld through primer where the tape is. Get these belly pans welded on. So guys, I'm using this number 8 U-POL acid, the same company that makes the Raptor liner. Yeah, get it in a can. It's a little pricey. I think it's about 20 bucks a can. Link in the description. Alright, got this thing all punched, ready to go. If you're doing a lot of panels, guys, pick yourself up one of these. I don't know how much they cost, probably under $100. And I mean, I just punched out, I don't know how many holes that is, 40, 50 holes in a matter of minutes, way faster than drilling. I got the primer on this. I'm gonna go ahead and wait in a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna spray some Raptor liner in there and get these guys welded in. Alright guys, for the top coat on the inside of the belly pans, I'm going to be using this Raptor liner in a spray can, which I haven't used yet, so this will be a first time. It's a 2K. These are interesting because they have a little ball inside full of hardener, and you pop it. You use this little red button here and you pop it. It pops the hardener into the can, and then you shake it real good, and then you have probably 20-30 minutes maybe to get it on. So, and obviously once you pop it, you got to use it. So I probably will need more than one can to do both of these, so we'll see how it goes. This is the Raptor 2X protective coating in basalt gray. Alright guys, so on this, for the inner belly pan area, I'm going to be using the Raptor 2K protective coating. It's pretty interesting. It has actually a little ball of hardener inside. You use a little tool that it comes with to pop the hardener into the can, and then you shake it up real good. And it's a 2K, so it's not just a 1K, which would be your regular spray paint or something, which wouldn't have a hardener. It would just be relying on time to harden up over time, whereas this stuff actually has a chemical that's going to chemically harden it. I bought this as like a touch-up for doing the rest of the frame, but I thought I would try it in here just to see how it sprays and see how it looks. So I'm going to shake it up really good, and we'll get going. Raptor 2K. Alright, we got it shook up good, and then you take this little guy from here, and we got it glued in. What the heck? Why would they do that? Alright. Alright, so you take this little tool and you just stick it on there. And then pop like that. That popped it. We heard it. I'll shake it up real good. We'll see how it sprays. Alright, so it says a minimum of 24 inches. That's going to be a little tough trying to get in all these areas. So I'm going to do all the inside nooks and crannies first, and then I'll kind of stand back. But it don't even matter because it's all getting covered up. No one's ever going to see this until like 30 or 40 years from now when I'm dead and somebody's restoring this bus again. That's a whole can, kind of what I suspected, that I was going to use a whole can per area here of this. But that, you know, if you had some touch-up spots, or you just had something you didn't want to mess around with the other sprayer, that actually looked pretty good. It looks really good. I could see if you were just doing like a center console or something and you wanted to just use this. It is expensive. It's like 30 bucks, 32 bucks a can. But man, that looks pretty damn good. I'll zoom in on here. All right, so we'll zoom in on this here. Guys, that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. And again, this is all getting covered, so I just kind of sprayed this as an experiment, you know, to see how it was gonna spray and all that good stuff. All right, this has time to dry. Looking really good. I'm gonna spray the weld through primer along the edge here, and then get these panels welded in. All right, I'm excited getting this thing moving along here. I got it all clamped in, and then it's nice and tight, like along in there. And in the spots that it's not, I will, like I did before, I'll weld, and then I'll hammer and weld, hammer, weld, hammer, and kind of work my way around to get rid of some of that. This panel is not exactly flat, so we'll get it though. All right, side belly pans are on. Looks good. Got a little cleanup to do. I left the, I was welding through the primer, so I got some, like, the smoke and stuff from the burning, but go ahead and clean that up. But it looks good, man. This thing's gonna be strong and good. And I think the middle belly pans, at least probably the one up there, I'm gonna bolt on. Maybe the back one will be fixed, because I got lines to run, AC lines to run, and the condenser and hydraulic lines and everything else. So most likely those will just be bolt-in. Make my life a little easier. And yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. A little bit of metal fab, a little bit of welding, a little bit of making some stuff. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I'm trying to build up this channel and trying to get things blowing up here and get some subscribers and get some followers and get you guys following along on the journey. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll answer everyone. Peace.